Hey everyone, today I've got your Battle of the Sexes movie review. A tennis match between a world and an ex-champion. Who will come out on top? So as far as the story goes, based on the true story about the 1973 tennis match with Billie Jean King versus Bobby Riggs, this movie brings up many different subjects that are relevant to today's society, including gender equality, which was heavily influenced in this movie because of the whole aspect of women being disregarded in this sport and basically in anything that a man was capable of doing. There are barriers being broken. This story was very well known, and I actually vaguely heard about exactly what happened. They basically tell you in the beginning what is going to happen, and we just get to see the story unfold, and it is pretty incredible to say the least. As far as the casting goes, you've got Emma Stone, who plays Billie Jean King, and I think she actually does a pretty good job in this movie. She's already won an Oscar for her role in La La Land, and now she's playing this real-life person, and I think she really suits the part. She looks the part, and she definitely pulls off this performance as far as being this embodiment of this person who believed in all of these different things, and she's tough as nails, and she definitely goes all out on that tennis court and with confidence, and I just really loved seeing her here. But then she's up against Steve Carell, who plays Bobby Riggs, and he's kind of this like really cocky guy, and of course he was acting this way throughout this entire thing, going up against a woman, hoping that he would not get beat, and I think he did a pretty good job as well, considering he's also, a very good actor as far as some of his most recent movie roles, and I thought they, squared off pretty well together, and they also, looked like their real-life counterparts. Now, some of the minor roles in this movie, I was really impressed with Sarah Silverman's role, and she's kind of this, coach type of person who was with all of these other girls, and including Billie Jean King. You've even got Alan Cumming, who plays this, stylist to the stars, basically, putting Billie Jean King's outfit together. So it almost does seem like this is a movie mostly about Billie Jean King, because guess what? She kind of does win the competition, and this is very well known of how well that all sort of unfolded, so seeing that all sort of happen. But then on the opposing side, and you've got Bill Pullman, who plays a guy who is, he was a newscaster sort of guy, and he was sort of against talking about, this whole thing, and didn't really think that Billie Jean King was ever going to beat Bobby Riggs, and a lot of people felt the same way too, but it was all placing bets here and there, but at least we all know what happens in the end. The things that I liked about this movie was that I loved watching this entire movie with the build-up to the final match, and everything in between. It gets really exciting, and how there was drama, 1 minute, and then the next is just really funny, and you're laughing your head off, and going along with that, it is very fast-paced for a 2-hour-long movie, and it's just not boring to watch whatsoever, because I had no idea exactly the story about this whole thing. I really loved how they sort of mated this authentic movie as far as the filming style goes, and making it really feel like it was out of the 70s. So you really got that atmosphere and a sense of, when this was all sort of going on. So overall, I would say that Battle of the Sexes was a pretty impressive film, and I'm not usually one to watch a lot of sports movies because we all sort of know that they kind of all feel the same way, but this one definitely felt like a game changer to me, so I would highly recommend seeing this movie. To any of you guys who are or are not familiar with the King versus Riggs tennis match, and I would give this 5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Battle of the Sexes, and as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Child Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.